To the official launch of the KETGATE Network and press conference. My name is Beata Krawczyk. I am representing GAPR, which is Upper Silesia Agency for Entrepreneurship and Development from Gliwice, Poland. Together with my colleagues, we are managing communication tasks in the KETGATE project. Before we get started, I'd like to go over a few items so you know how to participate in today's event. I would also like to inform you first that both launch of the KETGATE Network and the press conference will be recorded and may be published. However, we won't use nor publish any of your personal data. We've taken a screenshot of an example of the attendee interface, as you can see here on my screen. You should see something that looks like this on your own computer desktop in the upper right corner. You're listening in using your computer's speaker system by default. If you prefer to join over the phone, just select telephone in the audio pane and the dial-in information will be displayed. You will have opportunity to submit text questions to the presenters by typing your questions into the questions pane of the control panel. You may send in your questions at any time during the presentation. We will collect these and address them during the Q&A session at the end of today's presentations. I would now like to introduce Dr. Jennifer Bilbao, representing Steinbeis-Europa-Zentrum from Stuttgart, Germany. As a lead partner of the project, she will now start with her presentation about KETGATE Network. We would also have opportunity to listen to the company's representative, Mattia Klinkon from Ledlux and Patricia Melpignano from Orel. They will share with their experience in using KETGATE Network services. Jennifer, please start your presentation now.
Jennifer, switch on your microphone.
Okay, so thank you, Beata, for this kind introduction. It is a pleasure and honor for me to officially launch today the KETGATE Network. So, as you all know, we are living unprecedented times right now. 200,000 deaths. And no, these are not numbers from the Corona crisis. It was the year 1816 when a totally unforeseen catastrophe happened. People had no idea what was going on. They only knew it was extremely cold and they had almost nothing to eat as a result of very poor harvest. This year went to the history books as the year without summer and was the worst crisis on the 19th century. And the curiosity about it is that it hit Central Europe the hardest, where the temperatures were 3.5 degrees centigrade lower than the normal ones. So here you can see the temperature anomalies in Central Europe. So only now we know that what caused these extremely cold temperatures was a massive eruption of the volcano Tambora in Indonesia. This generated extremely high quantities of dust and ashes, which prevented the earth to get warm. So probably you have never heard of this crisis before, but let me tell you that all of you have been affected in your daily lives by this severe crisis. However, in a very positive way. So you are using products that have been invented as a result of this crisis. So I will give you two examples. The first one is, yes, the bicycle. So no feed for horses was available, and they needed urgently to transport either themselves or goods. So they have to invent the non-living horse. So yes, they came out with this wonderful idea, which we are still using until now. Another remarkable example of this time of crisis was the invention of the mineral fertilization, which, as we all know, significantly increases harvest and we are obviously still using until now. So as you can see, we need innovation in this time of crisis more than ever. But this does not mean that we only need good ideas. No, we need good ideas and we need strong cooperation between research and industry to implement these ideas and to bring them to the market. And this is exactly what KETGATE is about, bringing together companies, bringing together industry with research centers in order to shape the future in the areas of key enabling technologies. So let us learn more about these key enabling technologies and how the KETGATE network works through our video. Just 1 second, I'm just gonna show you right now the video. It will take a few minutes.
Key enabling technologies are at the heart of the European industry. They are everywhere in our everyday lives. For example, in the field of mobility with electric cars, in the field of energy with solar cells, or in the field of telecommunications with smartphones. They move industry, work and life forward and are the focus of the fourth industrial revolution. Companies, including small and medium-sized enterprises, or SMEs, that are active in the field of high-tech products and services are able to secure decisive competitive advantages by investing and developing in these technologies. 6 key enabling technologies, or CATs for short, have been defined by the European Union as micro and nanoelectronics, photonics, biotechnologies, advanced materials, advanced manufacturing systems, and nanotechnologies. Companies can use CATs to improve their products, open up new markets, and increase their own competitiveness. However, SMEs often do not have access to CATs. For example, Ivana from Prague is the owner of a medium-sized manufacturing company in the food sector. She thinks about her company's future direction and has an idea for a new and environmentally friendly package made out of biodegradable materials. To implement her idea, Ivana needs the support of experienced research partners. However, she cannot find a suitable research organization in her own country, and she does not have access to other research centers in Central European countries. Therefore, Ivana contacts the newly created KETGATE Network and discusses her idea with her regional business advisor at the KETGATE point in her national language. Afterwards, the business advisor forwards her request to the research institutions registered in the network. Then the research institutions can contact Ivana with a specific offer of her problem. Ivana chooses the best offer, and the research and the development project starts. Ivana is supported by her KETGATE business advisor in the whole process. Through KETGATE, all Central European companies have the same opportunities to find suitable research and development partners, including companies in countries where certain key enabling technologies are not yet well developed. Find the consultant in your region at ketgate.eu. Become a part of the KETGATE network and benefit from having access to research and innovation power in Central Europe.
So now, so now that you have seen the video, you can tell that our vision is to strengthen the regional innovation capacity in Central Europe through a transnational network where companies have access to key enabling technologies independent on their location and language. So for that, we have built a network of 8 KETGATE points around Central Europe, which are ready to help companies getting access to these key enabling technologies. We also at the moment have 13 research centers all over Central Europe, which are part of the network, and all these research centers have an excellent reputation and work very closely to the industry. More research centers are obviously welcome to be part of the network, and this is what we are working on right now at the moment. So if you are a company, you are probably wondering how your company benefits from KETGATE. So let me tell you some of the main benefits that you will have. So KETGATE provides you quick and easy access to a network of thousands of experts. This will help you bring your innovative solutions for your specific needs. And this means we will connect you with the best available research center within our transnational network. And we do this through the KETGATE working mode explained in the video, and also through brokerage events as the ones which will take place just after these presentations. But not only that, we can also offer you very valuable services. For example, we can evaluate the innovation capacity of your company. This means we can assess how innovative your company is and advise you on how to improve your innovation strategy. Other services are, for example, that we provide you with targeted information on the latest development of research centers. So we show you innovation success stories and tailor-made services fitting exactly your needs. As we know, it's very important that you can finance your projects with research centers. For that reason, we will provide you also information and support on funding schemes, public and private, to further develop your technologies and bring them to the market. So as a summary, we want to offer you tailor-made and personalized services in your national language on cooperations between company and several research centers. And we want you to, that through KETGATE, you can improve your products and services and find technological solutions for the challenges that you are facing at the moment. And the most attractive thing is that most services are for companies completely free of charge. So during the project, we have made pilot projects to test the implementation of the network. For that reason, we have invited today two representatives from two companies. We invited Mattia Klinkon from the company LetLux and also Dr. Patricia Melpillano from the company Orel. And they will just tell you their experiences that they had with the KETGATE network. So please, Mattia, if you could start your presentation now.
Yes, switch on your microphone, please.
Hello to everybody. Here it's Mattia from LetLux. Let me first tell you a few words about our company. LetLux is some kind of a startup company, and we were established in 2013. We have the annual growth of from 15 to 30%. And now from 3 people that we were in the initial state, now we are 33 people in the company. Till now, we have developed a portfolio of 13 families of products. And altogether, we have over 3 million possibilities of different lighting solutions from these 13 families of products. These are our 13 families of products. All of our products are made here in Slovenia, and all of our products have just European components inside. We are betting on high quality, high reliability, long lifetime, and we are also starting to focus more and more on energy efficiency as for the LED, and also on the recycling of the material used. Till now, we have established a network of over 30 partners around the world. As you can see on the screen, we are going from the from Norway up to down to New Zealand now. And from day to day, we are growing also with the customers and partners around the world. Here are already missing some of the new companies that countries that we are working on. As for the components used, as I told you before, we are just using the European suppliers now from Germany, Italy, Finland, and Austria. And we have some collaborations with some universities, University of Ljubljana, the Ioannem Institute Research from Austria, Institute of Economics in Udine, Italy, and the laboratory of SIQ, Slovenian Quality Institute in Ljubljana also. No? All our luminaires now are used to have good work at the office, your desk in the office, no? To have well-being at work, to have human-centric lighting. That means that the color of the temperature color of the luminaire can change from warm white to cold white a few times during the day. Also, can the dimming level, or everything of this is to have a good, so the worker who is working on the desk have a good feeling of how he's working and doesn't feel bad when he's at work and desk. We are also doing some studies about this with the University of Ljubljana, with the Faculty of Electrical Science. And all this, of course, it's going through sustainability of energy efficiency. With the KETGATE project, as I have read some of the, it was some studies published in one magazine that we are using, we read quite a lot, Let's magazine. It was one of the doctors from Ioannem Institute published a very nice article of how to reduce the materials on the luminaire and how to develop a luminaire that to be thinner, more homogeneous now, and to have a better light control and light quality. We have decided to approach the Ioannem Institute, and together we find the KETGATE project, then to start to do this development of the new luminaire that we will develop, that will even more hit the LED hotspots, so more uniform surface. It will use less material at the end. That means less plastic, less aluminium, and everything at the end of life of the luminaire to be recycled. Luminaire will also look slimmer. It will be more nice to see, and will be more aesthetic for the final user. This is briefly just explained how this shall work. Now we see the type 1 luminaire and the LEDs which are down, and the distance from the LEDs to this green represent the secondary diffuser. Now we have this which has one height, but with the study from the Ioannem Institute, we have developed a special lens, the study, to do a special freeform lens that will be hybrid optic, with hybrid optic between freeform lens and tear lens, to reduce the thickness of the luminaire. Less thickness means less material and less costs, less recycling at end of life and everything. All this was thanks to the Ioannem Institute. The result was an initial optical design and study of feasibility. We observed the basic principles of this, how it shall work. Now we have the proof of concept, and now it's to design and develop this to put it into the real production. This is now the second step that we're going through. This is some examples of the picture of this freeform lens. This is going just to explain you a little directly over the LED, and this widens the spectrum, the area where LED is illuminating. It's not more Lambertian, but it's very white at the end. And that means that we also use less LED, less energy, and less everything for this. For the moment, that's all from my side. Thank you a lot for the KETGATE, and see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Mattia, for your presentation. Now we will start with the presentation of Patricia.
Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me first thank the KETGATE project for giving me the opportunity to introduce our company and to present our collaboration. I am Patrizia Melpignano. I am the director of Orel d.o.o. Orel d.o.o is a Slovenian SME that developed and patented a point-of-care diagnostic system for the detection of different kinds of analytes dispersed in a liquid matrix. Our diagnostic system can detect viruses, bacteria, toxins, or other contaminants. And it has been pre-validated in different diagnostic tests for human, veterinary, and food diagnostic application. Orel has several collaborations with the different renowned European institutes, like the universities of Bologna, of Udine and Ljubljana, with Fraunhofer Institute from Joanneum Research Material, the International Iberian Institute of Nanotechnology, and with the company Hans Schickard. POC-Orel is the oral point-of-care product, and it is based on immunofluorescence imaging of a low-density matrix of antigens or DNA probes that are excited by a custom-developed organic light-emitting diode, OLED. And the spectrum of our OLED is specifically matched to maximize the fluorophore emission of the dye that we are using for the detection in our system. So, thanks to our technology, we have developed a portable system that is low cost, rapid, highly sensitive, and can be multi-parametric, so allowing the simultaneous detection of different analytes with a single test. Our product, POC-Orel, includes three components. So we have, first of all, a disposable cartridge where the antigen spots are deposited and with the onboard reagents. Then we have a portable incubator. And finally, we have a portable, high-sensitive fluorescence image portable reader. Our system is well suited for both serological tests as well as for molecular tests. And during our validation, we have reached a very low limit of detection, so less than 20 picogram milliliter, with a very quick result in around 12 minutes. And as explained before, our diagnostic can also be multi-parametric. And so to obtain this particular feature, we need to precisely deposit on the disposable cartridge a low-density matrix of antigen spots. That to start our cartridge pre-series production, we adopted a pipetting robot, in particular the model OT2 of Opentron robot. But in order to realize what we want to do, we need to firmly and precisely position our cartridges on the working deck of the robot. And therefore, we need a custom adapter, and this custom adapter has been developed to allow an accurate and reproducible deposition of the antigen spot matrix on each cartridge. Then, to rapidly fabricate our custom adapter, thanks to the KETGATE project, we got in touch with the 3D laboratory at Joanneum Research Materials in Weiz. And there, in a very short time, they 3D printed for us the adapter that can be used in our robot. I will show now a short video. This is the video that shows you how this adapter allows us nicely fit onto our robot deck and allows us to stable positioning the cartridge for an accurate and rapid deposition of our matrix of antigen spot. In this particular case, as you can see, matrix of 4 spots in each of the 4 cartridges. But clearly, changing the software, it is possible to vary the number of spots on every matrix. So, using the adapters, we may manufacture up to 36 cartridges per run in less than 5 minutes. And I would like to draw your attention to the precisely deposited spot. In this case, you can see the matrix of the spots. So to conclude, we may say that thanks to the KETGATE program and to UNM research material, we have been able to quickly and efficiently ramp up our cartridge fabrication. Then, thanks for your attention.
Thank you very much, Patricia, for your very nice presentation about how the KETGATE project or the KETGATE network help you to develop further your products. So now I will continue with my presentation. Just 1 second. So as you can see, we have very nice benefits for the companies, but we also have very good benefits for companies, business support organizations, and also for research centers. So first, we know that the goal of business support organizations is to ensure your region reaches its innovation potential at its maximum. Therefore, we want to support you achieving this goal by providing you with tools and guidelines on the innovation capacity of your customers. We want to contact you directly to dozens of experts in research and innovation in Central Europe. We offer you trainings about innovation management and technology transfer. And you also have the possibility to participate in brokerage events organized by KETGATE, as the one that is going to take place just after this presentation. But also for the research centers, it's very valuable if you are part of our network, because the KETGATE project can help you acquire industrial clients by promoting your expertise and connecting you with companies across Europe. Especially, we want to promote your latest developments and services. So for example, if you have developed and patented a technology and you are looking for companies to acquire licenses to this technology, so KETGATE is there to promote this information and to help you find the right industrial partners. We want you, obviously, as we explained in the video, also to connect you with more companies across Central Europe, so you get more contracts, direct contracts from the industry. We want to help you find synergies with other research centers in Central Europe, so you can offer even better services to industrial customers. And we also want to provide you information on funding schemes to finance these projects that you are doing with the companies. So as a summary, if you join the KETGATE network, you will have more visibility in the market. You will get new cooperations with other research centers from other countries or with other competences. And the most important thing and most valuable thing for you, I would say, is that you would get direct contracts with industrial partners. So with this, I would like to launch the network. It's been a pleasure to talk to you today. I really want to warmly invite you to join our network. So you can find us on the internet through this website, ketgate.eu, and you can also follow us in LinkedIn. And you can also see some very interesting success stories in our YouTube channel. So we have made some very nice videos where you can see how other companies have benefit from the KETGATE network. We kindly want to thank the Interreg Central Europe for co-financing this project. Without their help, we wouldn't be able to develop such a network. So we are very, very thankful for this support. So in this time of crisis, as I told you at the beginning, we need more than ever to stay connected and develop new ideas. Actually, in my opinion, it should not be called social distancing. It should be called physical distancing. Now more than ever, we need to stand together and see how we can solve the challenges that we are facing at the moment. For that reason, I warmly invite you all registered participants to take part in the digital brokerage event that will start at 11 a.m. today through the B2 Match platform. So this is where you booked some meetings with other companies or research centers just to talk a little bit on how you could cooperate together. So with this, I finalize this presentation. Thank you very much for your attention, and I will be more than happy to answer any questions you might have. So we are looking right now at the questions that we have in the box. So if you still have questions, you can, as Beata explained you at the beginning, as my colleague explained you at the beginning, you can write this in the chat box or in the question box.
Thank you, Jennifer. So we are now going to begin answering the questions submitted during today's presentations. Just as a reminder, you can still submit questions through the question pane in your attendee control panel. All right, let's see. Jennifer, here is our first question for you. How can new KET technology centers join the platform?
Now, so the technology centers or the research centers can join the platform just by contacting their most close KETGATE point. So as I told you at the beginning, we have 8 KETGATE points at the moment in different countries in Central Europe. So you can just look through our website and see where this KETGATE point is located and contact them and tell them that you want to be part of the KETGATE network. So we have actually a criteria for the technology centers, and this is the normal criteria that also the EU has developed to establish what a technology center is. So if you are a technology center, you have to comply with 3 qualitative criteria. So the first one is you have to provide services to industry and SMEs. You have to be active in at least 1 key enabling technology, and you have to be active in the higher technology readiness level. That means in the numbers 5, 6, 7, or 8. So that means this will make sure that you can solve problems for the industry. So this means you are not only doing basic research, but you are very, very closely working with the industry. So also the technology centers have to comply with at least 2 additional quantitative criteria among the following 4. So one of us, as I said, 2 of them. So the one is more than 10 projects with SMEs in the last 2 years. Or for example, more than 2 major investments in equipment for close to market research and development activities in the last 3 years. Or at least 15% from industrial funding in the total annual funding of the center. It's in the last 2 years, so it has to be funding coming from the industry, or at least 7% from projects with SMEs in the total turnover of the center in the last 2 years. So as we know, in Central Europe, not all research centers can follow this criteria. So what we have decided at the moment is that if you are a research center and really want to take part in the KETGATE network, you just have to contact us. And at the beginning, we have like a trial membership, let's say, where you don't have to fulfill all these criteria. But we want that you in the next 2 years fulfill this criteria. So in this trial membership, we will accept you, and if you are doing very well, you will have more projects with SMEs, then you can stay in the network. So this is how we are doing at the moment. Do we have any other questions, Beata?
Yes, we have. Thank you. You partially answered the part of the next question. What kind of companies can refer to KETGATE network?
Well, the companies that we are looking for are obviously the ones who work in the in the key enabling technologies. As you saw in the video, these are technologies that are working in the fields of nanotechnologies, microelectronics, advanced materials, advanced production. So these are the ones who we would like to help through the KETGATE network.
Okay. Emilia-Romagna RTOs are admitted to join the platform?
This I would have to take a look. So at the moment in our platform, we have only RTOs, and also we are serving SMEs in Central Europe. So we will have to check if Emilia-Romagna is part of Central Europe. But other than that, we are also we have some thoughts on expanding the network, but this we will make after the project is over. The project will be over in August 2020. So until while the project, we are concentrating ourselves only to Central Europe, and we will think about if we get more regions also in our network.
Thank you. As far as I remember, Emilia-Romagna is a region that refers to Central Europe.
Okay, then perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you for this, Beata.
And the next question, we are an IT company focused on cybersecurity. Do you think that KETGATE could be a good place for us?
Actually, yes, it depends on what are the challenges that you're facing right now and what kind of support you want from research centers. But yes, I mean, how it works is you give us a service request. So you, together with the facilitator, you can write a business request, and we can see if one RTO or one research center in our network can solve this problem. So if this is the case, sure, you're more than welcome to take part of the network.
I've got another question. Trail membership is free of charge?
Yes, so in the project, during the project until August 2020, everything is free of charge. So we are helping companies get together with the research centers, and also obviously we're putting together research centers with the industry. This we are not charging anything, obviously, because this is financed by the project. After the project, we are right now developing business models on how to really finance this network when the project is over. So we have some very concrete ideas on how to do this, but we are testing these ideas at the moment. And until August 2020, we are going to test this. And when we already know exactly which ideas are working the best for financing our network, we will present this to all our potential participants.
Thank you. That was, I think, the last question. Maybe somebody would like to ask something else? Well, I don't think so. So thank you, Jennifer, and thank you everyone for attending today's conference. I've got information that more than 100 people were connected, so thank you very much. If you have any other questions, please contact us via webpage KETGATE AU. You will receive a follow-up email within 24 hours or 48 hours with a link to the recording of today's webinar. And on behalf of KETGATE Network and our presenters, thank you for joining us today and have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, from my part also, thank you very much. And I really wish you very successful conversations during the brokerage event that will start at 11. Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much for taking part on this presentation.